I've heard a lot about him too, or from him too. I don't know if I should be saying that, but maybe to encourage you, because I understand that some people were mocking you, that you trust everything your father says. Like I told you, just pray for them. Because he said they should laugh loud and clear for as long as they have the opportunity to laugh. He said very soon they will discover he who laughs last, laughs best, and laughs the longest. I've told some of you the story before. We were going to Heathrow in our blessed Nigeria Airways of blessed memory. And we got to Heathrow, and they asked us to fasten our seatbelts. We did. And then suddenly the captain came and said, well, ladies and gentlemen, we have a little problem. What's the problem? He said the landing gear of the plane has refused to come out. Oh, that's a little problem. And I was traveling first class in those days, because somebody bought the ticket. And there were all the great men, high and mighty there. That day I saw that worthy people don't want to die. There was commotion all over the place. There was a woman sitting behind me and was saying, oh God, I'm going to London to take care of my grandchild. Nobody asked her. And there was a man there who had a walking stick made of gold, and the handle was encrusted with diamonds. And he has been going to the toilet regularly just to show us the walking stick. Now, when we heard what the pilot said, this time he really wanted to go to the toilet. He got up, and the hostess said, sit down, please. He said, who said so? And I'll tell you the truth, I was troubled. Lord, when I was saying goodbye to my children last night, you didn't tell me this will be my last flight. And then I heard him say, no, don't worry yourself. I want to talk with you. And I need to talk to you before you land. As soon as you get down, they won't let you listen to me. Oh. I just sat down snugly by the window where I was sitting, listening to my father. And there was pandemonium all around me. I was as cool as cucumber. The pandemonium became intensified when the pilot came back and said, ladies and gentlemen, calm down. After all, you know that the firefighters in Heathrow are very efficient. Hey, firefighters? You mean we're going to catch fire? And for 45 minutes, the plane was going round and round and round, and I was enjoying my Lord. When we finished talking, suddenly the gear came out. When you have heard from God, you can enjoy the kind of peace that the Bible calls peace like a river. But there is even a peace that is greater than that. The Bible calls it the peace of God that passes all understanding. The kind of peace you don't really have a way of explaining it. That's what you'll find in the text I read to you, Philippians chapter 4, verse 7. Peace of God that passes all understanding. Usually, this kind of peace is based on past experiences. I will give you just one example. Acts chapter 12, from verse 5 to 11. Acts 12, from verse 5 to 11. They were going to kill Peter the following morning. He was fast asleep. He wasn't singing and praying like Paul and Silas. No. My friend was fast asleep. The angel had to smite him to wake him up. Okay? This sleep is too deep. Wake up. All the time he was waking up and was getting dressed, he thought it was a dream. How can somebody have that kind of peace in that kind of crisis? Hey, because of experience. Because in Acts chapter 5, from verse 17 to 25, Acts 5, 17 to 25, Peter had been imprisoned before, and God got him out, and the doors were left untouched. So he wasn't worried. If he got me out before, he will get me out again. I mean, because he knows that the God he is serving is the God who has the keys of David. According to Revelation chapter 3, from verse 7 to 8, Revelation 3, 7 to 8, the Lord Jesus Christ said, I have the key of David. When I open, no man can shut. When I shut, no man can open. If you had experienced this God before, if he had taken you through storms before, then you can have the peace of God that passes all understanding. And I will remind you again of one story. Some of you have heard it before. We were traveling this time to London in British Airways, and I was traveling economy. And those of you who travel economy, you know very well that the food they give you is not much, which is probably why they give you plenty of Coke to shock it. And I was a hungry young man. Just as we took off from Lagos, they set the table and they brought their little food to us. And then the captain said, well, this is your captain. By the time we get to Heathrow, there's going to be a storm, but don't worry, we'll manage to land. We'll manage to land. As soon as he said that, the man sitting next to me froze. He didn't touch his food. For me, I finished my food quickly. Then I looked at him. I said, sir, you are not eating. He was surprised because all the time I was eating, he was looking at me with one corner eye. He said, you speak English? I said, yes, sir. You heard what the pilot said? I said, yes, sir. I said, you are not eating? He said, no. Can I? So I took his plate. I passed my own to him. I finished the food, and I went to sleep. When we got to Heathrow, the pilot came back and said, well, ladies and gentlemen, the weather boys have deceived us. The storm that they said is going to be in London is actually going to be in Scotland. I looked at my friend. I laughed. He laughed. We were laughing for different reasons. I was laughing because there's nothing he can do to get his food back. But how did I have that peace that passes all understanding? He has done it before. He will do it again. So one more time, I'm telling you, my children, relax. Amen. All is going to be well. Amen. What you should do today is praise him with all your heart. Thank him because you belong to him at a time like this.